All right. You all should have gotten a little notice that says continue.
Yes.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. So yes, today is 11/11. Two reasons why I was called intuitively to connect all of us tonight. Obviously, because it's Veterans Day, so honoring all those who have served and all those that continue to. And I know somewhere in a past life I've served. I believe that one point or another I was probably a Marine. I've been told I was a drill sergeant at one time in a past life. So
Well,
unfortunately,
happy belated birthday then, because the Marine's birthday was yesterday.
yeah, so I believe somewhere in the past life, if I could just get a picture. I had asked a friend of mine who does Akasha records. I'm like, could you get me a picture that I can like post? Because she's like, yeah, I don't think it works that way. Hello, Gabriella.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Excellent. Good. So yeah, so our 11/11 is in honor of our veterans, and also because of numerology, it's in honor of the energy of the 11/11 number. When we think about the 11/11, it is the portal between the spiritual realm and the physical realm, making it extremely easy to connect with our ancestors and, of course, our loved ones. So tonight, before you guys go to bed, and because this is going to be on YouTube later, those who are watching this at a later time, take this opportunity. Anytime you see the number 11/11, whether it's on the clock, on a license plate, on a receipt, wherever it pops up, because usually when 11/11 pops up, it's spirit reminding you that the veil is thin, and it's an opportunity to take a moment to make a gigantic wish, a wish that's so big that when it does manifest, you know it was the energy of 11/11. So do not waste an 11/11 wish on something really tiny. Believe me when I say big, like, winning the $1 trillion lotto. So when it does manifest, you know that the 11/11 has something to do with it. When we also think about the 11/11 energy, it's two 11s that stand side by side, which means the master healer of partnerships, but also the master healer of the master builder, because 11/11 is actually 22. And that's the master builder in numerology. So when we think about the master builder, what is it that you want to be the master builder of? Do you want to build your enterprise? Do you want to build a family? Do you want to build a healthy body? Or do you want to build all of the above? And you can. There is no limits. The only limits that there are is the ones you set in your own mind. So if you tell yourself, I can only do this much, then that's what you're going to do. But if you allow yourself to say, I could do as much as I want to do, then you'll be able to do that too. So you are the creator to this 11/11 energy. You are the master to being the master healer of all the partnerships you want to heal, and also the master builder of anything you wish to build. So with that being said, I'm going to pull out my cards because I figured I was calling on my spirit guide, my mom. As you all know, she's my spirit guide. She taunts me, literally, in my ear all the time, 24 hours a day. It's like, could you quiet down, please? And I had asked her, do I want you have each one of you just connect with your own chakra, or do we want to be guided? And she said, let's guide. This way here, we're all sort of on the same page with the same chakra, so to speak. So while I'm doing this, what I'd like each and every one of you to do is just take a moment just to quiet your mind, close your eyes, and give thanks to all those who have served, whether they're past with us, still serving. And then take a moment just to think about something that you would like tonight's energy to help you manifest. Doesn't matter how small or big it is, although I always say go big or go home. It's my mantra. And as we're doing that, just quick introduction for those who are watching later on. I am Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, your certified holistic personal trainer, intuitive healer, cosmic energy reader, medical astrologer, and master of numerology, and the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast deck. And I have 4 amazing people with me tonight that are bold, brave, and wishing to be aligned this evening. So now that you've all connected with that number 11 and what it is you want to create, let's see what card we're going to work on tonight. What a perfect, perfect, perfect card this is for tonight. And that card is fearless. Fearless. Because when we really think about wanting to manifest this 1111 energy, we have to be fearless. We cannot allow our fears to stand in our way. So if there's any fear you might have to creating your perfect life, whatever that might be for you, or however that looks like for you, I'm inviting you tonight, and only for tonight. If you want to take it beyond tonight, you can. But for tonight, just let go of any fears and see yourself as this fearless, powerful, amazing individual that you are. So you can manifest that deepest desire. Now, interesting enough, this card that's the colors associated matches my wall very nicely. The sacral energy, all about what it is we are here to create. But along with creating, if there are any blocks in the sacral, such as judgment, shame, guilt, blame, and anything that we're not feeling worthy of having, this is an opportunity to allow that to literally start to release and work its way down out your feet into Mother Earth to sort of be recycled. And as you do that, you're going to be left with this open space of energy. So again, because we are releasing something, we want to replace that energy with something else. We never want to leave a pothole or a pit, for that matter, that we fall into. Because if we don't fill it up with something different, over time, we're going to invite back what we're looking to let go of. So use this time right now to think about something that you would like to call in and replace the energy that we just released regarding the judgment, the shame, the blame, the guilt, and not feeling worthy. Just think about what that is. It could be numerous of things, or it could be just one gigantic thing, what that might be. As we're in the sacral energy, we're also focusing on our feminine and masculine energy, because we have both. The masculine is all the things we want to do. And the feminine is the things that the moments where we get to just be still, just to be still, where we don't have to do anything. And we can allow ourselves to be so fearless that we know that the universe is helping us to receive the very things we want to receive without standing in our own way. Number 7 and 8 is our number tonight. 7 is exactly what we're going to be doing tonight, which is all about meditating. Being in alignment and aligning the sacral energy along with all the other chakras as well. And being able to connect on a higher level so we can connect with spirit and loved ones and ancestors and fairies and the archangels and anybody else you want to connect with as well. The 8 energy is about the karmic lessons that we are all here to experience, learn from, and heal from. 8 is also about the abundance that we get to accomplish, which is that 1111 energy of having whatever it is you so desire. When we bring that number together, we're going to look at a 6 energy of healing. We're going to look at the whole process of being the healer. Every one of us has the ability to heal ourselves. And as we have the ability to heal ourselves, we have the ability to heal others. And every one of us are healers. And just looking at that cycle of how you've healed yourself, what you've healed from, which makes you fearless. And how you're using your story to help heal others. Every one of us share in the course of our day something we do that inspires somebody else to look at themselves differently. So that's that 6 energy so we can heal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite you again just to close your eyes. If you want to place your feet flat on the floor so you can really be more centered into the earth, that's great. If you even want to sit on the floor, that's great too. And I want you just to take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale this breath, I want you to allow your breath to literally drop down right into the sacral energy. And if you wish to put your hands on your sacral, feel free to do just that. And just begin to imagine this beautiful orange ball of light that sits in your sacral energy. And if you wish to see it as the shape of a dime, just for the sake of it just being small, you can. And throughout this meditation, that shape of a dime is going to eventually become the size of a tire, if not even bigger. And just breathing in. And as you breathe in, you're just allowing that beautiful orange energy to expand. And as you exhale the breath and just exhaling naturally, the orange light is just going to get really, really bright. And while this is happening, you're just allowing yourself to be open to embracing and receiving that energy and the desire that you have, that you're manifesting with this 1111 powerful energy, knowing that you are fearless. And there's nothing in this world that's going to prevent you from having that very thing you wish to have. No fears are going to get in your way. And if any fears should show up, such as the internal dialogue that might pop up in reference to maybe you're not feeling worthy enough of having it, good enough of having it, smart enough of having it, whatever it may be, just allow that orange energy to get brighter and brighter. The brighter it is, the less you're going to be able to see, feel, or even touch, or even hear that energy. And just continue doing this until you know without a doubt in your mind that this very thing that you focused on to receive, you already have. And whether you can actually see this, feel this, hear it, however you connect on a visual level to connect. However your way is, because my way may not be the same as your way, and that's okay. And just stay connected to this energy. And as we're doing this, I'm just going to begin to bring in some sound healing to help clear out any stagnation that might be causing this energy to expand. But just being in that space and just recognizing whatever comes to mind, whatever you start to feel, if you start to feel, as I like to call it, agitated, where you want to move. And if you do want to move, feel free to get up and move your body in this process. No one says that we have to be completely still when we meditate. You find yourself yawning, that's okay. It could be because you're just tired or you're releasing energy, because sometimes energy shows up in so many different ways. If you start to get ringing in the ear or you start to feel like you got a scratch, it's all good. Allow yourself to be in this energy. These are all real simple ways that the energy is trying to flow in. And once that orange light has expanded and as big as it's higher or even bigger, what I like you to eventually do is keep one hand on your sacral energy, and then you're going to bring the other hand up into your heart center. Doesn't matter which hand you shift. And when you are in that universal pose, as we call it in Reiki, just begin to bring joy and love and compassion into the very thing that you're looking to create. And then just begin to imagine, visualize, create how you're going to use, how you're going to connect, how this thing that you're looking to manifest, how it's going to serve, how it's going to serve you, and how it's going to serve your community. Just continuing to see this energy between the heart and the sacral chakra blending together. So perhaps at this point in time, you might actually start to see this orange and beautiful pink and green energy connecting. I'd like you to take a breath here. And again, just dropping that breath right back down to the sacral. And again, we're going to place both hands back down into your sacral energy. Just continue to visualize this beautiful orange light. Now what I like you to do is I like you to see that orange light drop down to your root chakra. Whether you want to feel it, sense it, touch it, connecting both the red and the orange, as though it's a flame, a fire. Right now, this is going to represent the fire within you, the fire that you have, the excitement that you have in creating your masterpiece from this 1111 energy. And perhaps in that beautiful fire, you begin to connect with a loved one for some clarity, from some support. Maybe they have a word or two to guide you with. And see what shows up. It could be a simple word, it could be a number, it could be a picture. Whatever it is that they're going to be offering you to help you push through and manifest this beautiful piece. And once you receive something, just give them a thanks. And then just continuing to see that beautiful flame, that fire. And then start to see that fire flowing from one chakra to the other, where you can see this connection starting from the bottom of your feet, where it's flowing all the way up to the top of your head, where you literally see yourself surrounded by this beautiful fire energy that's coming from within you. And when you can see yourself completely surrounded by this fire, I'd like you to bring both hands into prayer position into your center of your chest. And once that has taken place, either to yourself out loud, just repeating, I am on fire. I am on fire. I am on fire. Just feel that energy, that connection that you have from what it is you've manifested. Being fearless. Being fearlessly on fire. Just take another breath here. And as you slowly exhale this breath, again, I'm going to bring in some sound healing just to help clear out any energies that might be preventing this energy from taking place. And also slowly begin to feel your energy returning back into your body. Knowing that the very thing that you wished on has manifested. And whatever action you need to take for it to be in your reality, in your waking world, you will be ready to take that action. And when you are ready, I'd like you to just slowly begin to just wiggle your toes and wiggle your ankles. You need to move your knees up and down, extend your legs out. So just shake out the arms, shake out your shoulders. Just let the neck just roll side to side, up and down, bringing the energy back into your body. All right. And when you are ready, you may open up your eyes and just take a look around your room just to see if you could see a little differently than you were seeing before. If you have water with you and you wish to take some water, feel free to. Okay, are we all back? Excellent. We'll do like a minute or two of sharing for those who wish to. And I'm going to start off with the one who talks the most, Nick. What was your experience like, Nick, tonight?
Well, it was drifting in and out of consciousness, so it was sort of a strange experience. But there was a lot of sudden balls of energy, just sort of flying around. So it felt like there was this great, like, every few minutes, a volcano eruption. I guess is the only best way I can describe it as.
Was that why my blinds in my apartment is like flying all over the place? I'm looking, I'm like, what the hell's going on outside?
I'll be honest, I didn't consciously hear much of what you were saying. I mean, that doesn't mean I didn't hear it. I'm sure I unconsciously heard it. So I don't know if you used like volcano references or fire. I think you did at one point use fire references, but that's how I felt. It felt like watching, spurts from a volcano.
Well, we definitely didn't use volcanoes, but we definitely did focus on some fire. So
Yeah.
Yes, you could always come back and listen to it and see what you missed. Yes, thank you for sharing. Gabriella?
Let's see, it was calming, and I felt like the red and orange came like halfway up, but I didn't get all the way up to the top or anything, but yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. So made it what, about the chest, so to speak?
Yeah, the heart level.
Okay. All right. Which is nice because that just means your heart is on fire for the work that you're doing. So that's great. Awesome. Thank you. Norma, how about you?
I saw myself running through a ring of fire.
Oh, that's very fearless.
Before that, I thought of freedom, the word freedom.
Excellent. I love that. Let's all run through some fire. How about we? Shall we all be that brave? Thank you for sharing, Norma. And Tracy, how about for you?
For me, it was mostly a lot of very sort of colorful lights, almost like warm and fuzzy energy. I felt very like safe and secure, if you will. And the on fire thing, that was great, kind of getting the energy moving up. Sadly, nothing came to me, but who knows what I'll dream tonight.
I was just about to say that. That is so true. And I'm glad you said that. So thank you for that. Well, when we do sleep tonight, for those of us that might actually be falling asleep tonight, if you can and if you will, keep pen and paper by your bedside, because there's a good probability that tonight you will actually dream. Because when we have the 11-11 energy, that's one of the things that do happen during the 11-11 energy, is that many of us are more open to dreaming and also able to remember those dreams because they're messages that come through. And many dream specialists say that once you wake, if you don't write it down right away, the minute your feet touch the floor, you're going to forget it. Even if it may not make any sense, just jot down whatever comes to mind the minute your eyes open, and then later come back to it and just evaluate and see if you can make heads or tails to what it might mean. But we definitely will, most of us will probably be dreaming tonight. And also, over the next couple of days, also be aware of your energy, because when we meditated in the group, and because we did do a lot of shifting and clearing, you may notice a shift in your own energy as well. And make sure you're drinking plenty of water, more water than usual, just to help flush out anything that might want to sort of linger around, because the water will definitely help to clear whatever needs to be cleared out. So it's very powerful energy, and this energy is actually helping us and leading us into the full moon, which is next Friday, and the eclipse energy. So many of us are going to be experiencing some explosive, using the word explosive here, explosive energy as we move into this full moon, and things are going to start to get really revved up between now to about December. So pay attention to whatever's going on around you, the unexpected things, new things, what you're hearing, what you're feeling, and if possible, keep a journal, so this way here you come back and reflect on it. And if there's anything that comes up for you and you want to share that with me, all you got to do is send me an email. I'm sure you all have that by now, one way or another. Any questions before we end our 11-11 for the night? No questions? We're good?
No.
Excellent, excellent. So yeah, so drink water, focus on what it was you were calling in for tonight's 11-11. Pay attention to when 11-11 pops up, you know, again, on the clock, receipts, wherever the 11-11 should show up, because that's a message. Spirit is trying to get your attention, and reminding you that when you see that 11-11, that it's a portal to manifesting your desires, but it's also a portal to inviting you to connect with spirit. And if you're seeing it more frequently, it's also a message that you're probably not connecting to spirit as much as you can. So really use this time, use that as an invitation to connect to whomever it is you wish to chat with and get some clarity from. All right.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So enjoy the rest of this evening, since it's still fairly early. It's only what, 11:45? 11:44.
Yeah.
It's only 11:44. We have a whole night ahead of us. Yeah, sure. I'm going to bed.
That's right.
It's been one busy day for me. So yeah, I'm about ready to call it a night. So I hope that you do the same. Hope you have a pleasant dreams and wake up with some serious clarity tomorrow morning. So enjoy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.